Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass picking in with another forecast update for you for this August the 7th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far. Everybody has a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody can stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Tropical Storm Debby, which will make landfall across the South Carolina coast coming up sometime later tonight or in the pre-dawn hours of your Thursday morning. We're going to take a look at the weather radar out of Charleston, South Carolina, so you get a chance to see the center of rotation. Also, we're going to take a current watch and warning advisory map. Also, the rainfall totals across the eastern seaboard from the Carolinas all the way to Maine, and also the flash flood potential as well. So, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. All right, you can see here. We got the infrared satellite imagery showing here. I'm not going to put it in motion though, but you can see we got North Carolina and Virginia. A lot of activity in that region as that center of rotation in the South Carolina area should be between Charleston and Myrtle Beach, which should be somewhere around McClellanville. Or either. Alright, here's the 5 p.m. update. The tropical storm force wind field is on the central and eastern side of the storm, so most of that will continue to move inland. You can see at 2 p.m. Thursday, it should be located over the PD region around the Florence area, and then by 2 a.m. Friday, should be up at the North Carolina Virginia border. Then by Friday at 2 p.m. it'll be moving into Pennsylvania. At 2 a.m. Saturday, moving out of New York State into the portion of Vermont, and then 2 p.m. Saturday it will be moving into southeast Canada, and Sunday it'll be out of the picture up into the northern tropical Atlantic off the east coast of Canada. Alright, if you're tracking the system at home, located near latitude 32.5 north, longitude 79.1 west. Maximum sustained winds are near 60 miles an hour with higher gusts, moving into the north-northeast at 3 miles per hour. Classified as tropical storm with winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour. Could this thing strengthen a little more? It could. Yeah, let's take a look at the computer model runs here. The current position of South Carolina coast, the consistency right into the PD region of South Carolina, then through central North Carolina, and then on off into, like I said, Pennsylvania, New York State, and also into Canada, as well as it continues to recommend that direction. All right, let's take a look at the intensity guidance of the system. All right, you can see we got 50 knot winds equal to 60 miles per hour. Most of the model keeps it just a regular tropical storm and starts dropping it off. One takes it into a low-end category 1 hurricane. That is the ship model. That's the outlier right now. But right now I'm going with just strong tropical storm with winds of 60, 65, maybe 70 miles per hour at most. Alright, let's take a look at the Charleston, South Carolina weather radar. Alright, you can see here, Charleston, South Carolina, and you can see the eye pretty well the center of the storm, located off the southeast coast. You can see it's located southeast of Charleston, and continue to wrap around with moisture. Here's a rain band moving through the Darlington, Florence area over towards Sumter. Camden, you're getting maybe a little bit of light rain out of this system. More flood warnings in effect for you guys in Sumter to Orangeburg, also down for Waltersboro. Charleston right now, you pretty much dry, but I would not be surprised. You may fill in with some more precipitation. Georgetown, expect more precipitation move on shore. And this precipitation here is rotating through from Darlington down toward the waves on Waltersboro and Hilton Head Island area will continue to slowly push westward. So you guys from Camden to Newberry to Columbia to Aiken to Augusta to Barnwell, don't forget you will be included in this, and there may be some flash flood warnings be issued for these counties further to the west as we continue to move forward. As you can see, we got some scattered activity over here around Statesboro, Georgia, west of Haynesville. Let's see, Waycross, Georgia, you're included with some showers and storms. That will continue to push offshore there in the next little while here. Alright, let's move on to the Watches Warning Advisory map where you're located across the nation. Alright, you can see we got flood watches stemming from Pennsylvania and South Carolina. We have tropical storm warning with a lot of flash flood warnings across South Carolina. We have along the coastal areas from near the Florence area back over toward Raleigh, east of Raleigh over toward the Outer Banks. Got some hurricane statements there. We got tornado watches also in effect for portions of the Outer Banks of North Carolina, stretching into east southeastern North Carolina. We have some tropical storm warnings in the coastal waters. Alright, we got a lot of heat advisories stretching from portions of southern Georgia to Florida, Alabama, back to Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana. Going severe thunderstorms there in portions of Nebraska, also in the port of Colorado, portions of areas of Kansas, also in the southeastern areas of Wyoming. Alright, we got red flag warnings for you guys in areas of Wyoming, also Idaho. Excessive heat warnings in portions of California, heat advisories there. Heat advisories in portions of Washington State with air quality alerts there also. Alright, we got special weather, small craft advisory from Washington State to California. And then again from over around the Boston area down to the east coast of Florida. Alright, in Chain Island, Central South, we got those small craft advisories south. Central North looks good. We got some red flag warning inland Alaska and special weather statements along coastal areas there of Alaska. Alright, let's take a look at the rainfall totals for the eastern seaboard. This is stretching from the Carolinas all the way up into Maine, southeast Canada. Alright, you can see we have a big swath of areas of 4 to 6 inch rainfall totals up here in portions of New York State, also along Canada. Got a little pocket here in portions of northern New York, and then again from Pittsburgh all the way down to Elkins, Roanoke, Charlotte, toward the PD region of South Carolina. And also we have a small area here, very small area of 8 to 12 inches across the North and South Carolina border, and a little bit again here in portions of Virginia. And then we have 2 to 4 inches extending from near Charleston towards Savannah, towards Columbia, toward just east of Asheville, all the way up toward Elkins, toward Syracuse, New York, Burlington. And then we have a 1 to 2 inch stretching from Maine to Albany to New York, Philadelphia, Washington D.C., down towards the portion of Outer Banks of North Carolina, and some areas in the upstate of South Carolina as well. Alright, finally we're going to wrap it up with the slight risk, moderate risk, and enhanced risk or high risk for flash flooding. As you can see here is over the next 3 days. We have a slight risk from the Maine area to Portland to Boston to Hartford, also over toward Nantucket, New York City, also down toward eastern Georgia. We have a slight risk stretching from Savannah to Augusta, all the way up to Pittsburgh, also over to western Maine, also just east of Albany, east of Wilkesboro, also toward Washington D.C., Richmond, Virginia, also Norfolk, Hatteras. You're included in that slight risk. We have the high risk still for eastern South Carolina, up toward the Roanoke area of Virginia, and then we have a moderate risk from near Charleston to Columbia, all the way to Elkins, over to Syracuse, and also Burlington area as well. Let's take a look at Heavy precipitation in the PD region, the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Slight risk from Pennsylvania to Florida. Day 2 from Florida all the way up into portion of New Hampshire and Vermont. And then slight risk in South Carolina all the way up into Pennsylvania, with the moderate to heavy precipitation, high precipitation in portion of South Carolina, northern South Carolina back into portion of southern Pennsylvania. And here's the one for Saturday. Slight risk from areas of Maine, South Carolina, then a slight risk from North Carolina up toward New York State, then a high risk over portion of Pennsylvania and eastern New York State, portion of New Hampshire as well. Alright, well, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care.